Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pure Dead Brilliant podcast with your host for today, Lewis and me. Joe isn't here today.
No, Joe, because Joe's doing something.
Joe thought whatever it was more important than our friendship, so obviously he's been kicked from the fucking podcast channel.
Yeah,
so
he actually has been booted out. So
yeah. To be fair, what was he actually bringing to the table, right? I can't say that.
Just ad libs.
Anyway,
Kid on, but troops. We love you, Joe.
We do indeed. Anyway,
well, I do at least. So, maybe not you, but I know you're like.
Shut the fuck up.
You two have either a petty relationship.
Who?
Either a petty relationship. Aye, a petty relationship, or you just love each other.
Listen, it's because Jeremy has very conflicting personalities. I love him like a brother, but yeah, him and me have very conflicting personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, brothers. But you try and wind me up all the time on Twitter. Literally, you try and expose me for stuff that isn't true. Literally, it's right? I was on an argument with somebody about I'm Alex. You're like, don't you support him? I'm like, no, I don't.
I'm not bored. I just wind people up.
You're such a wanker. Anyway. But I know somebody on your Twitter.
I'm not a wanker. Not this month anyway.
I know somebody on your Twitter that tries to wind you up a lot. I won't say her name, but I see it quite often.
Does the initials begin with E?
Yeah.
No, she's just obsessed.
Oh, she annoys me.
Yeah. Anyway. And I was arguing with her night and I drop kicked her out the window. And she, obviously, out the window, when you put someone out the window, the glass shatters. And she landed on a bit of glass and died.
All right. Anyway, moving on. Obviously, we missed last week, sadly, because conflicting schedule errors or us just being lazy bastards.
No, it was main. Well, I think we planned to record one day. It didn't work, and then the 2 days after that, I was getting work done in the house, so I couldn't record.
We do apologise, but let's be honest, we don't have that big a fan base to worry about. Exactly. So, anyway. Today we have a lot of stuff to talk about because a lot of stuff has happened on the internet and in the real world, from the US elections to the injustice of Johnny Depp and to more social matters like YouTube with the Clash of Creators fiasco.
Yeah, you can go into
that. I got some shit to talk about. It's going to be great. So strap in. Lewis, would you like to start us off? Oh, shall we? Let's talk about Johnny Depp so we can both discuss this, right? So,
can I just say one thing quickly?
Yeah, of course you can.
Fuck the law.
I agree.
The system. It's not just law in general.
Agreed heavily. Right. So, if you don't know, Johnny Depp has been in this this like court case for like a year or so now, I think. With his ex-wife. I think it's ex-wife. So again, don't quote me. I'm not a news journalist, right? But anyway. So their ex-wife abused Johnny Depp heavily. There's like loads of video proof, like audio logs, all the shebang. And there's like one video of him slamming a cupboard shut hard, and that is it. But the law is so fucking biased when it comes to women.
Not biased, sexist. Say it.
Okay. It's
what?
It's sexist, right?
Yeah. Right,
anyway. Right. I'd prefer the term biased, but
I prefer the term sexist because that's what it is.
Okay. Anyway, it's, for example, everybody complains male victims don't stand up enough, that they're shunned out, they're shut in. So finally, a man of authority like Johnny Depp, a rich man, a famous man, finally stands up being like, yeah, I got abused by this witch for years. Then, when he has actual good fucking evidence, they say, nah, you're being fucking sent to jail. Like, the injustice of that is fucking horrid. Like, a hashtag even got trended, like, justice for Johnny Depp. And it really breaks my fucking heart because men don't stand up enough for themselves when it comes to sexual assault or assault of any kind, to be honest, because they don't want to be demasculized. Hopefully that changes, right? And in some sense, Johnny Depp was kind of molding it for us, right? For people that have been assaulted by women, that are going to finally come out and be like, yeah, this woman hurt me, blah, blah, blah. But because of how the law works, and because they've sent this man away or going to, I think this is going to shut in a lot more men now. Because see if Johnny Depp won, right? Obviously, justice for Johnny. He finally got like what he deserves. Like she gets sent away. Happy fucking days, right? And it's a voice radiating for other people that's been assaulted, right?
Oh,
Other
there's
male
a police.
victims. What? Sorry?
There's a police.
Oh, can you hear it?
Aye.
But anyway, it would have been a voice that resonated in a lot of male victims. But because of this, I think this is going to shut in a lot more fucking men. And recently, Lewis, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, we can talk about. I'm just like informing the people that don't know about it. Did you see that Warner Brothers fired him?
From the Fantastic Beasts series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over these fucking bullshit allegations. All the evidence is in his favor, yet they fucking side with the female. It's very frustrating.
See the fact that the man got abused and his evidence, but they still favour the women. It's quite scary.
That is actually in the scary world. For example, like people, a woman could literally say, "This man raped me," with little to none evidence, and then they would probably get sent away. Because we live in a world where
the man would either get sent away, or the woman would just be let go and nothing. If a woman,
right.
In my opinion, right, you might disagree, but if a woman falsely accuses a man of rape and there's no evidence, blah blah blah, they should be sent to jail.
Before I respond, I'm just gonna say, this is just our opinions, right? We're not being rude or anything. This is just our fucking opinions. So
we've only one fact so far, and that is that the law is biased, sexist.
Agreed. And if you comment down below or just attack us in any way for our opinions, fuck off. Sorry. Right. Anyway, I 100% agree with you though. I think anybody that accuses anybody of like false allegations like that in the real world should be fucking arrested and sent away, because that shows like they're just gonna get off fucking scot-free. And we live in a scary world, right? Where I don't necessarily disagree with this new line of thought, but I don't exactly agree with it either. Because there's a new thing, Lewis. Well, it's been around for quite some time. You might have heard of it, like, always believe the victim first. And in some way, I agree, but in other ways, I don't. Because that is very damaging. Like, for example, did you know about the pyrocynical allegations?
Yeah, well, since you told me, but I didn't know before.
Yeah. Well, he's been accused of being like a criminal or whatever, right? This came out of nowhere, literally out of thin air from an account, right? That apparently was close with pyrocynical, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna go further. I don't actually know if he did do this stuff, but there is a compelling lot of evidence supporting Ivory's statement. Doesn't mean I exactly think it's right or what. What you should be doing is thinking about the bigger picture of if these allegations are real, how are they, blah blah blah. But do you agree about do you agree it's a very dangerous saying, guilty guilty before innocent?
Guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah,
that's not right. I mean, it is right, but it shouldn't. I don't know.
Do you believe in the whole believe victim first before anyone else?
Yes, but as long as there's evidence.
Because it is very damaging, right? Like it's some because you have to walk on eggshells, right? Because I don't want to say anything that I don't believe or what, and you don't want, for example, right? We were very close to a pedo story, right? Not us. We weren't accused, right? I'm not going to say their names or anything.
I will.
But
no kidding.
Oh, please don't. he probably still stalks our videos. Probably. Anyway,
is it today? You creepy wee cretin. I will not get.
Yeah, stop nonsense on wee lassies, please. Anyway, somebody came. Actually, Lewis, you tell the story because you were there, right? Explain it, because you were like the first response, I guess.
About the person.
Yeah. Don't say the name or anything, but say like how it went. Just try and wrap it up quick.
So basically, I don't even know how. I had this person on Snapchat. I don't know how. I think she might have added me out of nowhere, and I seen her story. She put something. I think what's that wee thing? Someone leaves messages.
YOLO.
YOLO. Aye, that. And so basically you leave anonymous messages, and this person left dirty messages or inappropriate messages, and then he replied later on saying that was me, and she put it in her story. And I was like, oh, that's creepy. And then we got a screenshot, and then we were talking to her and getting information, and yeah, he's a very
we
bad man.
we gathered from sources instead of just being like that. For example, CBC allegations. Instead of if you care so much about it, right? Don't just be like, yeah, this is false or this is true. Instead, source out the information. Find it for yourself if it is. Because if they are real, they'll be very easy to find information on. Well, maybe not easy, but if it's real, it's harder to bury, if it makes sense. But yeah. Essentially, it's very dangerous at the moment being a man. People are gonna hate me for that, but it's very dangerous being like a man nowadays. Like you can get accused for all sorts, and they will believe
Can I put
believe the word.
input in here?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
I probably will get hate, right, but it just kind of proves my point if I do. So for years, right, obviously women want equal rights. That's obvious, right? Fair enough. But as of the past like year, 2 years, the roles have reversed.
True.
Not
Well, when it
not in
comes to the
most
court of
things,
law,
but in a lot of things.
when
In law, the way women are treated with mental health and issues and
I
other
agree.
stuff.
I think right socially, women have more power. Personally, right?
Yes.
That's a personal thing. Socially, I believe that, and in the court of law, it used to be men's voices were more louder than a woman's, but now it's being reversed, right? And socially, right? Like I don't know if you saw this, Lewis, right?
I didn't.
But men, right? Women fucking complain that men don't talk too much, men don't show emotions, men don't cry, blah 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 blah. So fucking men are finally trying to break the norm, talk about their mental
Yeah, I was going to
health.
say this earlier.
Then they fucking go after them about their mental health, and the next day they'll probably post something like, "Oh, if you're suffering from mental health, please DM me. Like, please shut the fuck up." And they were right. Do you know about maid dresses and stuff, Lewis?
Black and white maid dresses.
Yes, that is
Yes.
a maid dress. Yes.
Yes.
Well, you know, men are starting to wear that, right? Like either cosplay or just on stream or whatever, right?
There's no hope. Come on. Wear what you want, but I find that a bit weird.
Yeah,
But oh well.
exactly. You can find it weird if you wish, but unless if you respect it and they want to do that, that's fine, right? But I saw a TikTok, right, and it was upsetting how many people supported this woman. She was saying like straight men should not wear these stuff. They're trying to prey on other women. Like, holy shit. You beg for fucking men to wear makeup, wear fucking nail polish, cry, but a dress is too fucking far.
See, you mentioned TikTok. I need to mention this, right? Because it pissed me off big time. So, as again, right, as women want equal rights, blah blah blah. A lot of them say they don't want to be sexualized, right? Which makes sense. So why then would most of the people that say that go on TikTok and get their bibs out for likes?
True.
It's just like you contradict yourself. You're like a Trump supporter.
A Trump supporter?
They contradict themselves, I know.
Yeah, agreed. Do you know what I find funny? The funniest trend at the moment on TikTok is like Trump supporters crying, and it's like, thanks Biden, thanks Biden, look what you did to me. I'm crying. It's like fucking shut your hole.
I see one today. It was a Trump supporter putting up when the Supreme Court overrules the decision or something, and then it's the 6ix9ine song. I can't remember what song it is. I'm back. He's mad with a gumbo or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I had that over, and then it's just Biden and he's fans crying. I'm like, how stupid are you? You've lost the vote.
They've lost, right? And they're like, oh, seeing when we're gonna win it. Well, we've won, right? Like they fucking gotta calm down.
They actually.
Liz, do you want to say anything else about the Johnny Depp stuff? Because I feel I just kind of.
So see, you were saying literally about a minute ago about how when men try and bring stuff about mental health, they kind of shut down. This will just make men even more silent. The fact
I
that
agree.
they not only do they not get help, but they could probably be punished for having mental health, basically, or getting stuff
Yeah.
done to them.
The sad thing is though, like I see on my feed, there's a lot of supportive people, and they're like, yeah, we should have more men talk about their mental health, which is nice and stuff. But then there's the odd person that I see in my feed that's like, they will fucking attack a man for just literally existing,
Yeah.
and it's like, all right, make jokes are show, and I don't fucking personally, I don't really give a shit about fucking kill all men jokes or whatever, right? Whatever you find funny, whatever you find funny, innit? But if you are actually attacking somebody's mental health over it, like, get a fucking.
Could you say something, right? Because I don't know them personally, but I know a few people on Twitter. I've seen it. This is my opinion. Again, don't slaughter me. But see, I don't know who's saying it, but I think I seen it was kill all gays, right? Is not a joke. And people say, "Oh, that's offensive." Doesn't matter if it's a joke or not; it's still offensive. But then they say, "Oh, kill all men's a joke." So you can't say both. You can't say one or the other. They're either both a joke or they're both
But
no
the thing
allowed.
is, though, this is right. So before anybody slaughters fucking Lewis, right? Everybody's got to take a fucking chill pill. If we're gonna poke fun at straight people, they should be able to poke fun at us. It's really not that deep of a fucking issue. If we're gonna call them hetties, they should be able to call us gays, right? It's really not a fucking deep as some people make it out to be. Anyway, but I will say they should give you a fucking handbook when you have Twitter. Because if you don't know shit, they're gonna fucking attack you for it. And it's so fucking disgusting, right? So I'll explain to you, Lewis, right, why it's a bit different. Even though I don't have no issue with like gay jokes or whatever, but I understand the difference.
Right, let's hear it to my man.
Anyway, so Cam, right? I used to hate it, right? Because it's like it's kill all men. What the fuck? Why? Even if it was just a joke, it was just a bit of a stupid joke. But then I figured it out. So Cam is saying all men are bad, right? I understand it's a bit misleading the term, right, Cam?
Mm-hmm.
But Cam is actually it's a movement. That's it. It's a movement to demolish toxic masculinity and all the toxicity around men. So that's why they mean Cam. So when they mean Cam, they don't mean you and me, right? They mean the toxic bastards, the fuckboys, the anything in existence. You get me?
Aye, so when I say kill all gays, that just means the gays that wear makeup. Oh, that's toxic masculinity. Oh no. No kidding, man. That was a joke.
But to be honest, like there's a lot of lot of biphobia in the fucking LGBT community. I wouldn't mind it. Like,
Imagine being scared of a gay.
imagine. Sure, I've always thought that was funny. Like, who is actually out there terrified of gay people?
I think that's actually a thing.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the whole
scared
point.
of gays. They just when you go past them in the street, like a boy's wearing makeup, they just run away. Ah, my nightmare.
Oh, brilliant. Anyway, so yeah, and it's the same with ACAB. It's just talking about. It's not all cops are actually bastards. It's
I was
just
gonna
about.
guess it there.
It was just about them working for a bastardist system, which is true because the court of law fucked over Johnny Depp and many other male victims. So, I mean, the fucking ACAB all the way, mate. I agree. Anyway, like before we get cancelled with this shit, calm down.
Does that mean all lives matter is right?
No. Oh, Jesus. That was my girlfriend sneezing. Anyway, shall we
Exposed.
move
Oh my
on?
god, exposed. The bisexual's got a girlfriend.
I know.
Right,
Do you know what I
that
saw? Some people were trying to invalidate me today on Twitter.com by saying if you're in a bypassing relationship,
Why is
you
that just
can't
got in my
say-
head that you said Twitter.com instead of just Twitter?
But somebody said
I love using Facebook.co.uk.
Somebody said to me, right? Because if you're in a a straight passing relationship, it's a bit weird when you say the word faggot. No, I can say it as much as I fucking want. It's my slur to fucking reclaim.
Yeah, I can call people fags because that's what I smoke.
Oh no! You
Yeah,
actually scared me there.
I baited you.
Are you going to cut that out? You
No, it's funny.
Oh, fuck's sake.
See if I
I- my
get
heart
slaughtered, I'll just be like, no.
Before anybody actually does complain, literally fags is cigarettes
Yes.
in the UK, so calm down. Oh Jesus, there's going to be someone
funny
that
how-
disagrees.
It's funny how was it smoke all fags is different in America and the UK. Or smoke a fag, sorry, smoke a fag.
Oh, that was funny. I enjoyed that joke.
Thank you.
Literally,
I'm here all night.
see if you went to America and said, "Oh yeah, mate, I'm going outside to smoke some fags." The fucking police department would be on you.
What the fuck did you say?
Wait, why are they Scottish in America?
It was just a deep voice. I don't know how to do an American, so I'm not even gonna try.
Hello, we are back. It's been like, I don't know, a day, if that. We cut up the recording because I ate my Greg's and then I didn't return.
Yeah, fat weapon. I was sitting there for about a good hour.
Yeah,
Well, maybe not an hour, but half an hour. And then you when they come back, so I went, I've had enough.
Oh, the Greg's was worth it, mate. Their baguettes
Worth
are
it?
to die.
So you'd rather no, be honest, would you rather have a Greg sausage roll than talk to me?
Yes.
That's diabolical. Right, see,
Anyway.
if you're listening at this point, right? If anyone's listening at this point, I want you, one, to unsub from Charlie.
Oh,
Two,
fuck.
if you're in his Discord, leave it. Thank
Why
you.
do you want to take everything good away from me?
Because I've put something in the Discord and no one's replied, and I'm not having it. So
Well, let me look at it. Wait, no, you didn't.
I did. I put a. Let me see. In the chat room,
Yeah.
the Scheme chat room,
Uh
I put your second member of the Pure Dead Brilliant podcast is here, or Pure Dead Brilliant is here.
Where?
It's there.
It's been removed. I can't see it.
Didn't know that. I'm not going to say it, but MD, the initials,
Yeah,
you know, the yellow emoji thing underneath him.
that's me.
Well, why is mine not there then?
I generally don't see it.
That's because your server is a load of shite.
Lewis, no one else has had this issue. Why can't I see you?
Right. Anyway, into the podcast.
What the fuck,
So-
Lewis? I can't see you.
Well, we'll sort that later. We've got a podcast to record here. So
Anyway,
we'll go to the next one. We'll go into the US election. It's funny.
sure, you can take it away, mate.
Right. So when I wrote this down, it was obviously going to be last week, so we didn't know who was going to be the winner. But now we know, and it's Biden. So get up, you Trump. Get up, you Trump voters. Get it
I
right,
know.
jeez.
Fucking, it's great. And did you see the trend about Trump's? Oh yeah, have I already solved that? Have we already talked about the US election? 'Cause I'm getting
In
messages
person, but
about-
not in a
Oh, right, okay.
podcast.
Right, well, there's a new trend going around, right, where Trump supporters are crying on TikTok and saying, "Look what you did to us, Biden," and it's the funniest shit ever.
Get it right.
you-
Yes.
If you guys have any compilations of videos of Trump supporters crying, please link them
I
down
think
below in the comments.
this is like a metaphor. I know it's a real situation, but I think it's a metaphor
Right.
for Celtic v Rangers. Celtic are
Agreed.
losing the now, right? Everyone's going, oh no, we may not lose. And then overnight, we'll switch. Not literally
Which
overnight, but
happened.
over the next few months. We'll swap, and then Celtic win the league.
So who's who? Celtic Biden?
Yes. Because we're left wing, and Rangers are racists in their right wing.
Oh no! There's gonna be a Rangers support out there being like, "Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?"
Well, that's just a fact, they are right wing. See,
Well-
see when the Black Lives Matter started, which obviously been a thing for ages, but when it started this year,
Yeah.
in football they started taking the knee.
Mm-hmm.
The first time they done it at Ibrox, Rangers fans were on Twitter, Facebook, blah blah blah, saying, "Oh, get out my club." Like, how racist can you be?
Like, it's not that, mate. It's just showing respect. Calm down, for fuck's sake. Why do football fans gotta ruin it for everybody else?
It's usually Rangers fans. Some Celtic fans ruin it, but it's mostly Celtic fans because Rangers fans because they're racist.
Back in the day, it would have been the rules reversed, but I don't know what's happened over our time. Now fucking Rangers fans are bigots. So we do live in that kind of fucked up society, to be honest.
Monups.
Okay, and the thing is, though, so the US election, it's not even done, technically, because Trump is
Still
still
going to
going to taking Biden to the Supreme Court in 2 weeks, which is so fucking... This is like when KSI won against Logan Paul the second time.
It's not that
He
bad.
He was crying about it so much, he was like, "We're going to appeal." And then he came back and was like,
True.
Yeah, our appeal got rejected. I hope Trump makes a video like this. Like the corrupt law
That's
system.
that's
Better
just
start whinging about the law.
that's
If you
just
leave.
Americans, isn't it? They're a bit brain dead, to be honest.
Honestly, not all, but the majority,
A lot.
a
A lot.
vast majority, care too much about politics, and I'll stand by that.
Guns don't kill people.
People kill people.
Fuck you off. You kill people.
Yeah, I hate that saying. Like,
I hate
guns
saying.
don't kill people. People kill people. No.
No, it is. No, it's people that say guns kill people. No, they don't. People kill people.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Look,
What?
guns shouldn't be illegal.
Yes, I know that. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So you can't say it's guns that kill people because it's the person that's shooting it.
It is guns because, right, without the
Oh,
gun.
you sound like a racist right now.
Without the without the gun.
No, seriously. So
someone
you're
would have died.
no, I'm not saying that, Charlie. Because it is legal. The people that say guns kill people, they shouldn't stupid because it's no.
What it is?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
sometimes I say stupid stuff, but that's the worst thing I've heard.
What guns do?
So you're saying guns kill people. People don't kill people.
Okay, right.
That's what I thought.
You're right.
That's what I thought.
You're right. You're right. Guns don't kill people, Liz.
Everyone on Twitter, right? Hashtag Charlie's a racist.
What?
Charlie murders innocent people.
Oh, you
I can't
shit
believe that.
shit.
I need to clip that. Right. I need to clip that you said guns kill people. That's getting clipped, and I'm putting it
Right.
everywhere.
Okay. What kills people then?
People.
Fuck off. Right. How do people kill people?
With a gun. No, that sounds stupid, right?
Yeah, you just fucking
No.
You just... You talk so much shit.
No, but the way people are saying it's like they're blaming the gun. Like you've still pulled the trigger.
Right. No, but saying if you say guns don't kill people, that's an idiotic statement.
How?
Guns do. The manufacturer who made the gun.
You're taking it literally. You're taking it literally, right?
Right.
So the person that actually shoots the trigger, that's the person, they've killed someone. You don't blame it on the gun. Yes.
Right, you don't obviously fucking take the gun to court, Lewis. Yes, I understand.
Yeah,
that.
so it's the person that's killed.
Yeah, the person does.
You've used a gun to kill someone, but you've still killed them yourself.
Yes,
you've killed
but
them.
How you're making out to be is the gun. Whoever supplied the person with the gun shouldn't be blamed.
What? You're not making sense here.
Oh, shall we just?
So you're saying if someone kills someone, the person that sold them the gun should be blamed?
Yes.
Oh gee, I'll move on. I'm not starting
What?
this.
Okay. They should have stricter fucking restrictions.
Do you know what I say,
on
right?
guns.
Just end it, right? Just don't have any guns.
Just kill yourselves, right? Anyway,
Charlie said that. That's getting clipped. Charlie said, "Kill yourselves." That's and that's not a joke. That's fact. So,
Oh, Jesus.
Cassie Killo Bison. Is that all right?
Aye.
No, we're not going back into this.
Right. Anyway.
So yeah.
Let's talk about the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, let's wrap this up quickly, right? So, not the full thing, just this topic. So, inclusion, fuck Trump, Moon Biden, and yeah.
And that's about it.
Stop the vote, count the vote.
Oh, I love that.
Right, anyway, yeah. So, apparently, I don't even know if it's true. The media are saying it's true, but the media lie, so, I will. But apparently, we are very close to a COVID vaccine, a vaccination of the COVID
I
type.
have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know when it's going to be ready, but apparently it's like very, very close to being. Well, it's obviously done, but it must be close to being finally tested, like the final testing, and then produced and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very good, and apparently it's 90% effective.
Oh damn! Well, they also say there's a fucking what you call it? There's a cancer vaccine, a cure to cancer, but it's just been hidden away from the public eye.
I seen that in it was an advert. It was talking about 2020 COVID, blah blah blah. Then 2021, or it was 2020 or 2021. I had the vaccine, and then it was like 2026 or something. It had the cure for cancer. I'm like, fuck, it's taking you about 40 years to get this far.
And just some knowledge, right, before we move on, yeah, about the COVID vaccine stuff. This is a fun fact. Charlie's fun fact of the day, right? I've already told you this, Lewis, but I'm telling the people.
Okay, that's
Did you know back in the First World War, the government, the American government, were trying to think of ways to combat enemies, and one of the ideas that sprung into mind was a gay bomb.
a
And
gay bomb. I think I've heard that. Yes.
yeah, their initial thought was if they invent a gay,
A
if they
gay. If
invent
they invent a gay.
if they invent a gay bomb, right? It'll make the soldiers so irresistibly attracted to each other that they can't possibly fight. So
They just want to shag.
yeah, but for some reason the US government didn't go along with this idea.
Imagine how funny of a like if you're doing history now. Yeah, so they were on the battlefield, they were fighting, and then a bomb just went off, and they all started shooting cocks. That'd have been the best history lesson ever.
History would be great. Oh Jesus! Right, do you have anything else you want to say about the COVID vaccine?
Yeah. Did you see what? I'm not gonna. Can I make? I'm not gonna say his name then. Charlie, you better not have gone.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. So our first guest, you know that was in a course last year.
Yes.
The J.
Yes.
Did you put in his Instagram? I think it was today
Oh,
or maybe
Jesus,
last
what?
night. So he put up. So COVID vaccine is 90% effective. In 6 months or something, or whatever it was, in 7 months.
Huh?
And flu vaccine has been worked on for 70 years and is only 40% effective. I think I'll stick to my immune system that's 99.9% effective. I'm like, oh, get a grip. Who's actually anti-vaccine? Look,
And
everyone.
he's anti-vaccine, and I think he's a Trump supporter.
So it's mental. I don't think Trump's a nice man in that, but he's hilarious. That's the only thing I think about him.
Yeah,
I don't support him or anything, but
he's a
he's
horrible
funny.
cunt, but he
He's
is funny.
funny,
But it doesn't mean to be funny though. It just kind of happens. But yeah, let's just move on. Vaccine's boring. Anyway.
You're boring.
Oh no.
Anyway, yeah,
Right.
so Joe hasn't been here this week, but he will be back next week.
Lewis, we're not done.
What are you talking about? We're not done.
We still have one last point.
No, we don't.
Aye.
Right, so I cut it down. I had 5 points originally, and I took 2 of them out.
Right.
Right, so we're now down to 3. We've
No,
already...
down to 4.
No, I didn't. What's
Right.
5 take away 2?
Right, Lewis, we had the US election. We had...
Shush! We're not saying it.
Okay.
I'll go into the chat. I'm looking off my phone. You must have added another one. Where is it? Oh, so you have. You've added another one. I remember it now.
That was always there.
No, but I mean from what I had.
Oh, Joe, I can't be fucked.
But I get what you mean, right. Get into it. You're discussing it because you know it.
Clash of Creators is a charity match made by a small man.
What, like 5'4" or something?
He's fucking 5'0", mate. Anyway,
5'0", you need.
So essentially, the two people in charge of it are delinquents. The reason I'm
That's quite
bringing
rude.
this up is- No, the reason
sorry to interrupt you, but if you don't know what delinquent means, here in Scotland, it's basically like the equivalent of the F slur.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so I mean, I was excited for this, right? Because this was a chance for small creators to get on a pitch, fuck about, essentially Sidemen charity mascot.
Mascot.
That's what
that
this
one.
is kind of about, right?
I'm
But
gutted
then
I was
they
a part of that because we only go for big creators. No, you don't. Shut up.
I lose because you and your 400 subs would have made it great.
Well, who have you got on there that's good at football?
None.
Exactly. I'd skin them all.
Anyway,
I used to play under 7s.
Shut the fuck up.
Hi,
right. They had people planned, right, for 4 months in advance, right? Small creators to come on, right? But they start gaining popularity, right? Because who doesn't want to fucking play on a pitch in front of people, right? For charity. Then but do you know what they did, Lewis? Do you know what was scummy? They messaged these people, and I think there was 8, I'm not too sure, 8 people that were already like originally planned to go in who were small creators. They messaged them saying like, oh, so we want to know if you're more deserving for this than someone else. Literally fucking taking away their slot after giving it to them fucking 5 months or 4 months prior.
So they gave the small content creators a chance, then moved it to the big ones.
Yes.
That's why YouTube. That's why it's so hard for small creators to get big. Stuff like
Exactly.
that.
I'm fucking outraged by it, and so is a lot more people. Like there's streamers, there was YouTubers, like commentary channels, all anything you could think of. There was people just getting the fucking rug pulled out for them. And Tom Sharman, do you know who Tom Sharman is, Lewis?
I've heard the name, but I don't know who he is now.
Right. Exactly. Who fucking knows who he is? He got a verified tick fucking years ago and he thinks he's Mr. Big Bollocks. Right? He is the pettier one of the two. Literally, a small YouTuber commented under his post, right? Because when all this shit came out, I was just like, lol, ratioed. He got ratioed. Then I commented under it saying, like, get that ratio, kin. And so did a friend of ours called Jessica. Jessica. Right, we all got blocked by him. We all got fucking blocked by him.
Did you not put that up in Twitter recently?
I did. And you know what's funny? He literally posted, like, after blocking us, like, I can't wait until people start moaning about me blocking them. I mate, because we're missing out on the Tom Sharman content. You fucking wet wipe. Like, you're fucking wetty. You blocked us over saying ratioed.
I'm wet as well.
And, do you know what he did? Oh, please stop. Do you know what he said? Do you know what he said to John? John's the person that commented first, right? He has only like 25 subs, I think, right? He said, "Who even are you?" Oh, how the fact he said this to not just a kid. He said this because he thinks he's the most relevant cunt on planet Earth. Then he got ratioed, and it was beautiful. But yeah, the people in charge aren't exactly smart, and what I think they did was scummy. I was going to list some names of people they put under the rug, but I don't think I'm going to. They could talk about that if they wish.
Yeah, they could do that.
But yeah, I guess I saw it. Essentially, Clash of Creators is good for charity, but the people behind it are Muppets. Yeah.
I know it's a quick episode, but it's been a bit all over the place, to be honest. But we'll be back next week.
Yes, Joe will be joining us. Oh yeah, and hopefully Silver will be joining us for next week's episode, which will be cool as fuck. Hopefully if we have time. No, if he has time. I don't fucking know. But yeah, hopefully he'll be here and Joe will be back, and we can ask that man about. We can ask that man all about his voice acting career and all that shit. So thank you for listening. It's been good. But we're away now. Yeah. So see you guys in the next one.
Next week when we're back.
Bye.